What is up, Poke Ninjas? So in one of my recent videos, I was wondering what everyone thought about the Secret Illustration rares compared to the alternate art cards from the Sword Shield era. So we're going to compare some cards today and see effectively which ones are more appealing or better, or just a better type of alternate art in general. So basically, the secret illustration rares are basically alternate arts. I mean, that's what they basically are. So with these cards, we have the glitter effect, or it's just very glittery in the background. I like it, but I think it's too much personally. With this Iron Treads EX here, there's not a whole lot going on, but still, I like that it's a good option for a Pokemon like this. So obviously this isn't one of the more expensive ones. I like these illustration rares, but I think just as far as like simplicity, I like the alternate arts. I like how much more texture there is to them, and I just like that there's not a whole lot of glitter. Like, you can focus on the art a little bit more. That's what I like about these. Like, this is the Charizard VMAX from the Charizard UPC collection box. So you've got the alternate art Charizards with these. I really like these alternate art versions of the Charizards. Really gives a better option for cards like the VMAX and such. Of course, Charizard gets every treatment possible, basically. But as far as the alternate arts, I think I like them more as far as simplicity. I like the illustration rares because I like the art in them. I think the art's cleaner, I suppose you can say, and a little more detailed in some cases. I definitely do like the art compared to the full arts. So as far as the art goes, it's cleaner and not as busy. Like, this is definitely busy compared to this. So there's more of a simple picture here. You can tell what's going on. This is like, you can tell what's going on here too. There's just a bunch of fire, but it seems like a lot going on. Like, here's the sleeping Charizard here. I like this card. Well, not really sleeping, but kind of sleeping. Like, trying to, I guess. I never noticed that there was a Venusaur in the background there, though. Huh. That's cool. But yeah, so you got the sleeping Charizard here. The colors are pretty simple on this one. Nothing popping off too crazy. Man, I didn't realize how off-center this card was. But yeah, so I like the texture on this card. I like that there's no glitter going on. I do like the art. But again, like, these arts are more like drawn out, like, I don't know how to say it, but they're not as detailed, I would suppose you could say. Like, compared to this Wo-Chien. I mean, look how detailed the background and everything is on this card. This is art. Like, this is like fine art, I think. And then of course you have the kind of glitter effect on these. And you can see that they definitely got this sparkle to them. I like it, but I just don't. I think it could be toned down a little bit in some cases. And some of these do have texture, but they're just not as pronounced as the alternate arts. So I like the detail on these arts. So maybe if they could tone down the glitter a little bit, in my opinion, I think they could be a lot better. Like, this card right here, there's a lot going on. This is Charizard V-Star versus Mewtwo. And of course, you got the Mewtwo version of this as well. Like, Mewtwo's point of view. So it's definitely a lot going on. But again, I like the alternate art versions. There's no glitter. You can focus on things more in the background a little bit. But I don't know. It's hard to say which one's better, because they both have their pros and cons. Like, again, the detail on these is insane. They got the little Dedenne here in the foreground, kind of light shadows on it, and then the Koraidon there, centered, almost off-centered. But just the detail of the forestry and everything going on around it, it's just so good. But yeah, I don't know, like, I feel like if the glitter was a little more subtle in some cases, it would make the cards a little less flashy, which I think is, I don't like that, so to say. But yeah, I mean, these cards are definitely pretty. There's no shortness of that. But yeah, see how simplistic these are compared to the, we'll do side by side here. I mean, they're more simplistic as far as the art goes. And they're not bad arts, it's just they're not as detailed as far as like actual background and everything. And of course, here's the Gardevoir EX. Now, I think this is the most noticeable one with the kind of glitter effect. Maybe it's because Gardevoir, I'm not sure, but there's definitely a lot more going on with the glitter on this card. And of course, you got the family or the trainers that it's with. I think this is where the Pokemon grow up with the trainers or something, because there's the art rares for these as well, for the other evolutions, Ralts and Kirlia. But yeah, like again, I love the art, I love the background and what's going on. It tells a story, and I toned down a little bit on the glitter maybe on this card, and I would like it so much more. Now, as far as this full art goes, the detail's a little better on this. And I never noticed, but there's a Lugia in the background there, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I wish I had the Lugia full art, or alternate art, because that would be a good one to show, because that's a really good art going on in that card. But yeah, so as far as this card goes, I do like the alternate art version here. The detail's really good on that one as well. So just, there's not a lot of glitter going on, and I like that. You know, it's more focus on what's actually going on in the picture. Of course, you got the lines, I guess the hollow pattern going through the background there. So I really like that. That looks good on this card. But yeah. And then of course, this is my favorite alternate art or secret illustration rare of the Scarlet and Violet era. I really like the background of this card. The colors, everything, just the whole like nighttime feel to it. This card just really pops for me. I think we can compare it to this one because this is another nighttime. Umbreon V full art or alternate art, one of my favorite alternate arts there are. As soon as I saw this card was released, like as soon as they showed, leaked, I guess you could say, or put pictures of this card out there, I knew I wanted it. So, but yeah, these are two of my favorites right here. I love the art on this. The detail's good, same as this. You know, there's not really any difference here. I wonder, you know, how much more I would enjoy this card without the glitter effect is what I'm getting at here. And we'll go with these last two here. So we got the Palkia. We'll compare them with this Koraidon, and I suppose we'll go with Koraidon and Miraidon for this one. Kind of compare these. But then you got Origin Form Palkia V. Really nice MC Escher feel to it is what those are the kind of vibes. I really like the art on this card. The upside down stairs and the castles and all that stuff. Fun little scene going on with this Pokemon. So yeah. Again, detail as far as like the actual art scene in the background, not a whole lot of detail, but a lot going on. And I like that there's a lot going on, but just they put more effort into detail onto these illustration rares, and that's what I like a lot more. So, and then finally, you know, so we got the Charizard again here facing Venusaur, and I really like this card. I feel like this kind of gives you really old school vibes as far as this Charizard facing Venusaur card goes. Simple battle scene going on here. I really like that. Pretty good detail. Not a whole lot of glitter, nothing glittery or anything going on. Really good alternate art card to get. Just old school Kanto nostalgia vibes as far as this card goes. One of my favorites by far. And then, of course, the Koraidon to kind of compare next to it. More detail, of course, with this card. But this card's more focused on the battle scene. So that's my opinion. I think there's differences. I like the alternate arts because of the, the glitter effects, but I think I like the Secret Illustration Rares for the detail. The art is so much more refined and polished. So maybe if they tone down the glitter on them, I would probably go with those more than I would with the alternate arts. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let me know what you think. Do you prefer the alternate arts over the illustration rares? Comment down below what you think is more appealing to you. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell to be notified when I post my next videos. Thanks for watching. Pokemon Ninja out.